Hey mamas, welcome back to another video. So if you're new here, my name is Doris. I'm a mom of 2 boys already, and this is a third baby. Today's video we're going to be talking about this kind of things to pack in your hospital bag as a CS mom, but in particular, and also natural bed. So now, if you're a new mom, maybe this can help you. If you're a CS mom, first time CS mom, also this can help you to think of what you can put in your CS bag. So I made my notes, my list to help me pack my bag. So first things first is you want to have a thorough discussion with your midwife or your doctor, be your gynecologist, so that you can understand how long is your stay at the hospital, what kind of hospitalization you're going to have. Is it for CS mom? Is it a natural bed? All of this is going to determine what you need to pack in your bag and what you don't need. Also, informations like what are some of the things that the hospital is providing for you as the mom to be. So because some hospitals do provide some stuff while others don't. So for me, this is my third baby. My first baby I overpacked. So being the third one, I have some form of experience. So the number one thing that you need to think about is your documentation. I don't know how it works in your hospital, but for us, as a CS mom, I have a document that I have to fill that I'll carry with me to the hospital on the day of my surgery. It carries my personal information and some other stuff that I need to fill. So that document needs to go into my baby bag as well. Second thing is for clothes. As a CS mom, this is specifically for a CS mother. As a CS mother, your comfort is number one priority, because after surgery, your healing process is different from someone that had natural bed. So thinking about your comfort is very important for your clothing. Personally, for me at the hospital, I don't dress up. I just like to be in pajamas, in very loose clothes. So you need something loose, something that doesn't hug your body, something that is not rubbing against your C-section area. I like to go with a dress PJ, but it should have something like a zipper here at the chest level or button at the chest level. That way it's easy for you to breastfeed your baby if you're going to be breastfeeding your baby. Okay, and then also a rope for when you're cold. You can have a rope to throw on. For me, I normally just go with PJ gowns, 1 or 2 ropes to throw on top of it. And if I have to take something extra, I take 1 extra cloth for the day that I'm going out of the hospital. Next thing you want to check on the clothing is your underwear. This is very important. My first baby, I didn't do this and I suffered a lot. So you want to get a disposable pants, mesh pants that is really stretchy and soft. This is because, and that climbs on top of your belly, not something that cuts across your C-section area. Let me show you. And it can also stretch like this, so you can really go above your C-section line. You don't want to wear anything that stands on your C-section, and it's very comfortable. The number you get will depend on how many days you're staying in the hospital. If you're staying 2 days, I think this also can work for a natural bed mother, for comfort. So the number of, if you're staying for 2 days, you might want to take 4. If you're staying for 4 days, you can want to take 8 or 10. So I'll be taking a total of 10 to the hospital. And then you also want to have comfortable flats that you wear around the hospital. And this is what I'll be taking, something that is so flat, and then it's non-slip. It's non-slip, easy and comfortable. It's not heavy. It should be lightweight and something basic and simple. You need a bath slippers for when you start taking your bath. The second day, I think for a CS mom, the second day you can take your bath, but the first day they're just gonna wipe you. The nurses will come and clean you the first day and the second day. I think so in my hospital, that was my experience. But the rest of the days you will actually be able to take a bath. So you want to have also a a plastic slippers for your bath time, and then of course your towel bag, and then your personal hygiene stuff, which is basically your toothbrush, your basic toothbrush, your toothpaste, and your bad care product, maybe your shower gel, stuff like that. Also throw some makeup if you're that kind of person that has makeup. But for me personally, my first bed I took makeup. There was never a day I put makeup on my face, because on a daily I'm not a makeup person, so I can go for months, 9 months, even a year without wearing makeup. So for me, makeup is really not something that I take to the hospital. As long as I have my Vaseline or lip balm, that's okay for me. The next category of things you want to take is for breastfeeding. This is for breastfeeding mom. If you're someone that is going to be breastfeeding, then these are some of the things that you will need to pack in your hospital bag. Number one is a nipple cream. Breastfeeding is no joke. Like those first days of breastfeeding is no joke. A lot can go wrong with your nipple depending on how the baby latches onto your nipple and stuff like that. So having a nipple cream is very handy to help you with your sore nipple. Some hospitals do provide that. So I can't remember if I think I was giving that in my last 2 bed, but however I'm going to be using, I have some samples of the nipple cream that I always use. So I have like 5 samples here. I'm just going to go with 3. You also need like a nipple pad. If you're someone that is really blessed with so much milk, there might be time that your breast will be leaking, so you need a nipple pad to put in your bra. You also need a nipple shield, like if you're too sore while in the hospital or even at home, you will need a nipple shield. I'm going again with the nipple shield. What I got comes like this. I have 2 pair in here, for 2 pairs, and it fits in this container that I just closed. Just in case your nipple gets sore while you're in the hospital, you're going to put that onto your nipple, and then the baby's mouth will lash onto that. Okay, and of course you need a comfortable breastfeeding bra. There are a lot of breastfeeding bra for me. A specific comfortable bra that I like is a bra that covers my back. I don't like bras that come with a clipper in the back like regular bra, no, because comfort for me is very important during my stay at the hospital and if you're at home after bed. So I go for something like this. I've ordered that will hopefully be coming tomorrow, or then I'll wash it and add it in my bag. You can go with the one that you can pin and take it out, or you can go with the crisscross. For me, I prefer the crisscross one. That's the one I've been using, because the crisscross one covers your back. It doesn't come with a clipper at the back. I don't have that time and energy to be clipping things and for some things to be that stretchy or holding me tight. Secondly, also, your breastfeeding bra should be wireless. You shouldn't have any wire in there. If you want to get something that comes with foam, make sure that it gives you the possibility to be able to wear it with the foam or without the foam, so you can actually take out the foam and put it back depending on how comfortable it is. Oh no, one more thing that I need is a breastfeeding pump. This was super handy for me. On my first bed, I used the one that is being provided by the hospital. But there are times that you might want to pump. It's not available because maybe someone else in another room is using it. So I was also really not comfortable with that. So on my second bed, I decided to buy my own breastfeeding pump to take to the hospital. So this time I got this one from LV Curve, and this is what I'll be taking also with me under breastfeeding. Very important. That's it. Okay, on other stuff that you will need for maybe your relaxed time or your happy time, those will depend on also the level of visit you have at the hospital. For me, I'm that kind of a person where for my 2 births I limit visits at the hospital. That's because I always like to focus on me and the baby and rest and healing. So I always restrict my hospital visit, so I have some time in my hand when the baby is sleeping that I can decide to relax, I can decide to watch a movie, or can decide to do some things on my phone. So for your happy time or your relaxed time or your bonding time with your baby, you might want to be taking some pictures and stuff, so you get your electronics ready in your bag as well. That can include your phone, your charger, your earpiece, so you are not making noise and disturbing everybody in the hospital with your speaker from your phone or your tablet, or you know. And then you also need your charger. Okay, another thing that you need is other food. For me, I always like to have a good snack immediately when the doctor tells me I can't eat. I feel like it's giving me that energy. It gives me some form of appetite. So if you're a CS mom, if you want to take snacks to the hospital, please make sure that it's super rich in fiber, because that's going to help you with your stool. As a CS mom, don't go and eat something that is going to disturb your stool, because you will have so much pain when you have to use the toilet. And it's very important for us to go to use the toilet while we are still in the hospital. Of course, hydration is also very important, so you may want to have your nice water bottle. This is a time that you can pamper yourself. Have your nice water bottle. Depending on the weather, you may want to have a bottle that keeps your water cold at all time or fresh at all time. So hydration is key. You can take your water bottle and put in your bag. For your hair, make sure you're super comfortable. There are people that like to braid their hair before they go to the hospital. Some like to do something also that you can want to take is an extra pillow. For me, I always have the breastfeeding pillow with me, because it also helps me to put it around me with the baby to support the baby while breastfeeding. It kind of creates a gap between the baby and my C-section area. So because that part is always very sensitive, you don't want to be struggling and let maybe the baby's leg or this baby's body is rubbing on it. So I always have a breastfeeding pillow around me. And for your hygiene, just get some deodorant, some perfume, so that you smell good after your shower. I have my water floss here to floss my mouth. Okay, some cotton and some facial wipes for the first day. The days that I'm not allowed to take my bath, at least I can pop. So basically, that is all that you need to pack in your hospital bag as a CS mother or as a new mom. I hope this was helpful. This is the bag I'm going to be using. I had this diaper bag for my second son. I got this when I got my second son from Hema. So this is what I'm going to be using to pack my stuff. Very minimal, very minimal. It has 2 pockets on the sides, like that has a button. 2 pockets here in front. This can take my electronic. It also has a pocket at the back, you know. And then inside it has also pockets inside. So this is where I'm going to be packing my hospital bag.